Hey everyone, Mental Magic here, back with another video, and this card trick is a really cool one, and it is extremely easy. Like, anyone could pick up a deck of cards and in 5 minutes of practicing could go out on the streets and perform it. It is that simple, but it still has an incredible effect. So let's get right into it. This is a must-know card trick. Let's get started. Alright guys, so this is the performance for the trick, and after that, I will show you the tutorial. So, for this trick, I would give you the deck of cards, and you can mix it up as much as you want. It does not matter at all. Give it some cuts. You want the deck as mixed up as possible. Wow, that was a bad shuffle. Alright, so, a couple more cuts, I'll give it one more shuffle. And we're ready to start. So, the goal of this trick is for me to prove to you that you are a psychic and you have psychic powers. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half the deck up here and lay it out like this, and same thing with the bottom half. And I'm going to have you look for a specific card. Let's see. I'm going to have you look for the card, the Four of Spades. So, you could go through, select any card that you believe is the Four of Spades. You might want this card. And we're going to take this and take your prediction, put it over here. We're going to use it later. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half the deck, get rid of it. Doesn't matter. We don't need it anymore. Now I'm going to repeat this process again. Same thing. Take half the deck, put it up here. Same thing with the bottom half. And just like that, we're back in the same position. But now this time, I'm going to have you look for a different card. We've done spades, so let's do a club. How about nine of clubs? Look for the nine of clubs. You might think the nine of clubs is maybe right here. All right, so this is going to be your prediction for the nine of clubs, all right? And we're going to put that aside for later as well. All right? Now we're going to get rid of this. Don't need it anymore. And we're going to do this one final time. So now you've made your prediction for the Four of Spades and Nine of Clubs. And we're going to do this one last time. Alright? I'm going to just spread out these cards like this. Alright? And I'll put this one up here. Okay? And this time, I'm going to have you look for, you know what? We've done black cards so far. Let's just finish it off with a black card. So I'm going to have you look for the Ten of Spades, okay? So what I'm going to have you do is a little bit different. So I'm going to have you touch, let's see how many cards we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm going to have you touch 5 cards, okay? You might want this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. You know what? Let's just get rid of them. We don't need those. Alright? So we're narrowing it down a little bit. Take this one, put it down here. And we're going to do this again. How about you put your, touch 3 cards this time. So this one, this one, this one. Okay? We'll get rid of those. And now we're down to 3 cards. And I'm going to have you put your hands over 2. These 2? Okay. We'll get rid of that one. Now, let's do this one more time. Put your hand over 1. Right, this one? Okay, we'll get rid of it. So, now you have made your prediction for the Ten of Spades. And now it's time to see if you truly are psychic. So you made your prediction for the Four Spades, I believe, the Nine of Clubs, and the Ten of Spades just now. And I will show you Four Spades, Nine of Clubs, and 10 of Spades. So that's the trick, guys. I hope you liked it. And now let's get into the tutorial. Alright guys, so this is the tutorial for the trick. And like I said, extremely easy. Anyone can learn this. And I hope you find this tutorial helpful. So, all you have to do is get a deck of cards and you're set. And this could be an impromptu trick if you like it to be, or if you just don't feel the need for that. It doesn't have to be either. I I shuffled up the deck thoroughly when I did the performance, but you don't have to. But anyways, all you have to do is know the third card from the top. So in this case, it's the Queen of Spades. But you could do that before the trick, or you could do what I did. Have the deck shuffled, cut, whatever, and then just casually just like go through the deck and look for the third card. Now it's the Queen of Clubs. So all you have to do is remember that card, okay? And then you can just get right into the trick. You can say, so my goal of this trick is to prove that you have psychic powers. And then you're just going to spread out top half of the deck, just like this. And make sure you keep an eye on that card, the Queen of Clubs. Do the same thing with the bottom, okay? And then you say, I'm gonna have you look for, let's say, Queen of Clubs, and you want to make it seem like it's just a random card you just came up with. So then they could go through, pick any card. They might want this card right here, and make sure they don't look at it, because that's very important, because you know the Queen of Clubs is right here. And then you take it and you put it to the side. But actually what you're doing is you're taking a peek at it when you bring it over. So you know it's the four of clubs. So you just take a peek, put it down like this, and then you just take out half the cards and get rid of them. Okay? But actually, one more thing. If they pick the Queen of Clubs, which is here, which they most likely won't, but if they do, then the trick is over, and that's a killer ending. But most likely that won't happen, but that's kind of a different ending that is kind of rare, but it's kind of cooler, just so you know. So when they take their card, like I said, put it to the side, and you take half the deck. Make sure it's the bottom half, because you don't want to get rid of that card, the Queen of Clubs. That's very important, because the trick won't work if you take away the top half. So make sure you take away the bottom half. Then you can just put them to the side, put them in your pocket. Doesn't matter, because you don't need them anymore. And then you're gonna repeat this process again. Okay. And you can do the same thing. Take half the cards up here, and the other half. Oh, that's not half. My bad. You're gonna take half. You're gonna take half the cards up here, and half the cards down here. And now, what you say is you're gonna have them look for the four of clubs. Okay? So you had them look for the Queen of Clubs, which is still in the third position, and now you're gonna have them look for the four of clubs. All right? You're gonna say, four of clubs. Still make it seem like it's a random card you just thought of. And then they could just go through, pick any card. They might want this one. Okay? And they picked the two of hearts. And same thing, just take it up, take a little peek at it when you're bringing it up, and then just put it down, remembering that it's the two of hearts. Get rid of the bottom half. And now you kind of do a little bit of a recap for them. You say, so first I had you look for the Queen of Clubs, and you made your prediction. That's this card. And second, I had you look for the four of clubs and make your prediction. So those are these two cards here, your predictions on those. And we're going to do this one final time. Okay? That's what you tell them. And then, this time, you're going to do it a little bit differently. So you're going to put out the cards, and you have to keep track of this card, the Queen of Clubs, okay? So you wanna make sure you have your eye on it so you don't lose it. And then you could just spread out the rest of the cards, just like this. And just remember that this is the Queen of Clubs. And now this is where the Magician's force comes into play. And you could just have them, and you could just tell them, place your hand, just touch any 5 cards, okay? And you're gonna, if they touch 5 cards and that Queen of Clubs is included, then they then you have to keep those 5 cards. If they don't touch it, then you just get rid of those cards. Oh, actually, I totally forgot. You tell them that they're looking for the 2 of hearts, which you just put down as your prediction. So you have to tell them that. Okay. Totally forgot about that. So let's say they touch 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You'll notice that your card, that important card, is not in it. So you can just get rid of those 5 cards. They don't matter anymore. And just keep your eye on that card, and then you can do this again. Same kind of thing, Magician's Force. And now you could say, put your hands on 2 cards, okay? And they might say these 2, and that important card is one of those 2. So you keep those and just get rid of the others. If they had said these 3, you would have gotten rid of those, okay? So you kind of see how this force thing works. So they touch these 2, just say, okay, great, let's get rid of those. And now you do the same thing. This is still the card you're trying to force, and you say, place your hand over 1, like this. If they put their hand over this, get rid of it. If they put their hand over this, you just say, great, we'll use that card. You get rid of that one. And now you've just forced upon them the Queen of Clubs. And now you have those 3 cards that you had them look for, just in a different order. So you had them look for the Queen of Clubs first. That's right here, okay? Then second, you had them look for the, I think it was it the 4 of Clubs? Oh, my bad. 1 second. You had them look for the 4 clubs, and that's right here too. And you also had them look for the last one, which actually was the last one, the 2 of hearts. So you have those 3 cards right here. And now you can just shuffle them up a bit, get them in a random order so they can't keep track of which card was which, because that would kind of ruin it. So just like, you could even like just wave them around so they can't really see which card is which, and just shuffle them up, and then you could say, all right, the first card you looked for was the Queen of Clubs. And then you just look at them like this, take out the Queen of Clubs, place it down. This first card is shock. Then you say, then you look for the 4 of Clubs. Take out the second one. Now they're just this is starting to like blow their mind. The third card you say, the 2 of Hearts, and this is where you get really good reactions. And that's the tutorial. I really hope you guys liked it. And make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification button so you get alerted whenever I have posted a new video. Thanks for watching.